MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Matt Long. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not his primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch him mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see guys today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times, shaking their head because they don't know what that pitch was, because they don't see a whole lot. Was it a changeup? Was it a knuckleball? What was that pitch?
Bounce to Santana. He steps on the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The wind to the pitch. That's whipped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel.
This one belted deep left.
Any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Long makes the grab, one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he boots it. Lead runner around second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Matt Long. Second and third here, one away. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Whips on it. That one's down. One run's in. The second run scores. Saved at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting the second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Bo Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball, left side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 3 and the Braves nothing. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. And here is Braeden long. Long back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. That one felt good. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one at triple digits.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
It drops in, gets away a little bit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So here's Murphy now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Jared Kelnick. Golden opportunity right here. Rip to first. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground, and that's just foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Beats to second, out there. On a Santana, 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lane Thomas. Swinging a foul straight back. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he dives back in time. Ball to strike, the pitch, and that's in the dirt. Thomas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking, and there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Throw on to Olsen, and they get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Steven Kwan. In the air out towards right center. Kelman sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's Profar now. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Hit hard, base hit. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Long getting ready to hit. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ripped towards third. Ozuna is out.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzy
Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Man at first with one gone. Sean Murphy will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Albies makes the turn at second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he.
And they got him. And the batter now, Jared Kelman.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He sends a rocket to left. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Long done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Trevor
the
Bauer
Guardians.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 35.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the lineup flips over, and next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. That one ripped. Out of here. He nails one out to right. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Base is empty with 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Santana. That ends the frame. As we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Braeden. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's
Now
registered
batting,
3 Ks in this one. And here is Matt Johnson. He's a guy who does it all. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's 10-4.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull
Now
that
batting,
knuckleball out of his
first
pocket and throw it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Arcia. And that'll do it. Start of the 4th,
Leading
and
off
now it's
for the
Atlanta's
Braves,
cleanup hitter.
third baseman,
Braeden
number
Long.
11.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's
Up
high
next
velocity,
for
you've got to
Atlanta,
live on the
second
outer
baseman,
edges.
Ozzie
When it's
Albies.
right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Albies at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
You know, these Braves really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3
Now
fastballs,
batting,
all strikes.
catcher,
He
Sean
wasn't even able to
Murphy.
foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time. On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And it's fouled away.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
One down, base is empty. Strike 1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Guardians go down in order. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Trevor Bauer will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming
Now
in out of the
pitching
pen
for
when
the
your guys are
Guardians.
trailing so big on the
Number
scoreboard.
36.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him. So up next, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Around first and hustling for second. The relay. And he's out. Trying for 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hard ground ball. Base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now they get the runner and a run down. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Cleveland, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Stays alive. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. To the right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So the Guardians lineup turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Strike two. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Braves 11 and the Guardians 4. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Leading off,
left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Bauer back to work. Right side, and it goes just foul. Way out front for strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the left-hander, up and throwing. Junis getting loose as well.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Throws to second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now batting.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Braeden, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-4. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been
12.
in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Get out of town. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game. It's 13-5. Matt Long digs in for the Guardians. And that's through there for a strike. Going well.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Round second, taking for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respect. Back now at
Leading
Progressive
off for the
Field.
Braves,
We go to the top of the
catcher,
seventh. Here's Sean Murphy. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And foul ball. Bauer measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a knuckleball, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a 2-seamer. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out.
Pitching for the
Here's
Guardians.
the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Arcia.
Jacob Junis.
Down the line, and it's foul. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw into third. And he's got no chance, he's out. Michael Harris the second, the next to hit. This one smoked, could be trouble. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run is in. Here's Matt Olson down. To first, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. He swings and fouls one off. That's to third, long. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Steven Kwan digs in now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carried. And it hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Foul ball there. Next offering is outside. That's to third, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score. Stepping up for the Guardians, Matt Johnson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 15-7. Whips it across, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3.
Leading off.
Now it's going to be
third
Braeden
baseman,
Long trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And that is out of play. And there's a foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And he's gone yard again. His 5th home run of the game, and they add on. It's 16-7. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No, 2 straight.
Caught and missed, struck him out, and now 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this
Now
one. That was his
catcher,
3rd strikeout,
Bo
and this
Naylor.
one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The Braves up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now batting.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Just off the inside edge. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Misses the ball, and it falls in. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pitch came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good because
right side, and this should do it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Matt Johnson digs in for the Guardians. Tap foul at the plate. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
And that one missing low. One strike away. Way high there. And that's ball 3. Matt Long would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super